Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Sami. He lived with his family in a small village surrounded by beautiful palm trees and green fields. Sami was a cheerful and curious boy. But there was one thing he didn't like: waiting. One day, Sami went to the garden with his grandfather. There, his grandfather showed him a tiny date seed. "Do you see this little seed?" his grandfather asked. Sami nodded. "Yes, but what's so special about it?" "It's just a seed." His grandfather smiled. "If you plant this seed and take care of it, one day it will grow into a tall date palm. And you know what it will give you? Sweet, delicious dates, as sweet as honey." Sami was excited. "I want the tree now," he exclaimed. "I want to eat the dates today." His grandfather chuckled softly and placed a hand on Sami's shoulder. "Sami, a tree doesn't grow overnight. Patience is very important. In Islam, we learn that patience, called sabr in Arabic, is a valuable part of our lives. Allah loves those who are patient because all good things come in their own time." Sami frowned. "But how long do I have to wait?" "It could take a long time," his grandfather replied. "But if you water the seed, care for it, and have patience, one day you will see the reward." Sami decided to plant the seed. Every day, he went to the garden, watered the soil, and waited. But days passed and nothing happened. Sami grew impatient. He wanted to give up. One evening, as the sun was setting, his grandfather sat beside him. "You know, Sami, having patience also means trusting in Allah. Sometimes we don't see the fruits of our efforts right away, but Allah knows when the right time will come." Sami thought about his grandfather's words and decided not to give up. He continued to care for the seed, even when it was hard. Months went by, and one morning when Sami ran to the garden, he saw something incredible. A small sprout had appeared from the ground. Sami was overjoyed. The sprout grew and grew, and after a few years it became a tall date palm, heavy with sweet, juicy dates. Sami picked a date, tasted it, and smiled with satisfaction. "Now I understand," he said to himself. "Patience truly brings sweet rewards." From that day on, Sami knew that patience was not only important for watching a tree grow, but also in life. He learned that Allah always knows when the right time is, and that every effort with patience will be rewarded. And so, Sami became a boy who had patience and trust in Allah, no matter what happened. The end.